there. Long time no see. Rebecca here. And the last time I checked, it had been like 67 or 68 days since I had uploaded to YouTube. Excuse me. I've been getting over this cold for like 3 weeks now. Oh, my hair's a little friendly today. It's waving at you. Anyway, I wanted to come on as the new year is beginning and to say that I think I'm really going to be back this time. My last video, I did a day in my life when I was off for fall break and I was feeling really good about myself and had a great day. And then the next day I got up and I was like, ugh, again. So, I decided not to even fool with YouTube for a while. I wanted to take care of me. I wanted to take care of my kids and just everything that was going on in my life and with me. And that's what I've done. So, I've got myself some notes here. I'm going to try to make this as short and sweet as I can, let you know where I've been. Hopefully, if you're new here, you'll subscribe because I really like making videos and, just sharing my life with you. So let me, in case you are new here, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. If you're not new here, please feel free to share my page with others, or my channel with others so that, you know, I can get to know some more people. So anyway, where I've been, so the last couple of months, let's see, middle of October was my last video. And, I ended up, I really did some self-care stuff for a while. I was taking some natural supplements, trying to kind of boost my mental health and all, and it just wasn't enough, I realized. So in the middle of November, I did go see my doctor, and he is helping me quite a bit. So there's that. And I also just came to a realization that something I knew, but I accepted, I guess, is that this is my life now. And I have one life to live with my children and I'm going to make the best of it. And we're going to be happy with what we've got. And it's not that our lives are bad. Believe me, I am extremely blessed. It's just that we had so many changes in a short amount of time that it was just hard. So anyway, then once I did start feeling better, my mental health was getting better, I just decided, I kept looking at my YouTube channel and going, oh, I need to post a video. Oh, it's Vlogmas. Oh, I just stepped away. I watched very few videos. I stayed off of YouTube. I spent the time with my kids. We all needed each other. And we've had a pretty good month despite some things that have happened in our lives over the past year. So, so that's what I did this month. And now it's December 31st as I'm recording this and I'm ready to jump back on, and share. Let's see. Okay. Like I said, I have notes because my brain is all over the place still. So, let's start with this. So I've seen some people posting their word for the year and things like that. I have done that in the past. Cold brew. And honestly, after a week or two, or maybe a month, that word goes by the wayside with me. It's just not my kind of thing. So I'm not doing that. And I'm just going to, and I'm not even going to set like resolutions. I'm not a resolution kind of person. I don't do that. But I want to set some goals for myself for this year. And I want to revisit these goals at the end of the year. And that's one reason why I'm videoing this right now, is so that maybe at the end of the year, I'll remember to revisit this. Or maybe even sometimes, a few times throughout the year, I'll revisit and see what, how I'm coming on my goals. And also, like I said, I wrote it down. I don't typically write these things down. I'm not a list person. I really wish I was. I try, but I write things down and then I lose my list. And then I'm like, okay, well, let me make a 2 or 3 lists and I lose my list. That's just me. So anyway, these are some things that I want to do for 2022 and that I want to bring you all along with me for. So first, budgeting. I did a really good job last year before our world fell apart of budgeting. I luckily had done a ton of sinking funds and I ended up having to pull all of that money out of sinking funds to move and to set up the house and to get through the summer. Because I don't get paid in the summer. I get paid 10 months out of the year. I do pull money for the summer out of my check and put it in savings, but it wasn't enough with the move and with everything that happened last year. So luckily I had several thousands of dollars in those sinking funds, and I ended up pulling every bit of it out. But I want to get back on track with that starting this month in January. Also, with that budget, we're going to learn to live on my salary alone. I have 3 degrees. It's taken 3 degrees to make decent money, but I have 3 degrees and I make halfway decent money. So, and I'm trying to be very nice about this. Sometimes that's all we have every month. Just depends on how the month is going for their dad. So I am going to budget based on my salary alone. And then if anything else comes in, it's either going to go into sinking funds or savings, or to pay ahead on like their dance, their wrestling, or whatever, their karate, whatever like that. That's kind of where I'm leaning towards that right now. So we'll see what happens as we go. But budgeting based on my salary alone. I'm shedding. So another goal of mine this year is to spend meaningful time with my kids. I've been trying to do that. In fact, last night Wheeler and I went out shopping. I got home from doing some returns, getting oil change, and he's like, Mom, I said, I'm going to Aldi after I take your sister to meet a friend. She was staying at a friend's house last night. And he said, I want to go with you. Okay, 13-year-old son of mine, please come with me, because he doesn't want to do stuff like that these days. And that's fine. He's 13. But we ended up spending the night out last night, went and got, him some new shoes with some Christmas money. He wanted some Air Force Ones, and we had a great time. And Caroline and I, the other day, we spent a whole day out, girls' day out. So I want to spend more meaningful time with my kids. And the things that we're going to do, I'm going to make sure that I'm present for his wrestling and his wrestling matches. He is doing so good this year, and he's working so hard with it. Her dance, always being present with her for her dance. She's got competitions coming up. She's got, Saturday practices coming up. I want to be a mom who's there. I want to do stuff that they want to do. Like last night with Wheeler saying, hey, I want to go spend time. Hey, let's go. I wanted to go to Dollywood because they're about to close. He did not. That was important to me, not him. I want to do the things that are important to them. Caroline and I have finally done our first TikTok video. She is dying to teach me like dances and stuff. So our TikTok channel, whatever they're called. I watch TikTok, but I've never had a video. We did our girls' day out the other day, and the TikTok is Life of a Teacher Mom. If you want to go check it out, it's not a good video at all. It's so much easier to make YouTube videos than TikTok videos. But anyway, she wants to do that, and she wants to teach me dances because dance is her life. So I have told her, you know what, let's do that. Let's do the TikTok channel together, and that is something that's important to her. So she's like, I'm going to teach you Fancy Like and Savage Love and all these. I mean, some of these are really old dances on TikTok, but that's okay. It's what she wants to do. So that's what we're going to do. Meaningful time with her. And then I really want us to get outside more, and I want to do like hikes. My watch is like going crazy here. I want to do some hikes together and stuff like that. So meaningful time with the kids. And I don't know, maybe I'll bring y'all along for that. Maybe I won't, because that time with my kids is going to be the time with my kids and not necessarily out there for everybody. All right. So another goal for this year is to continue to be the best teacher I can be. I did learn over the past year, especially with the pandemic, I can't bring that stuff home. I have to leave teaching at school, and I can't stay till 5 or 6 o'clock because my kids need me. So I work my butt off during the time that I'm there. And my kids get 110% of me when I'm there. But when I'm home, my personal kids get 110% of me. And I didn't used to be that way. I used to bring work home, and I'd work all afternoon and quickly make a dinner, and we'd sit down and eat dinner together, but I would eat so fast to get back to work that it really wasn't like we were eating together. And nope, don't do that anymore. I haven't done that at all this year, and my kids at school have not suffered. That's partly because my teacher bestie and I are doing things the way we're doing it. I'm only teaching math, science, and social studies this year, so that helps tremendously with not having to bring anything home. But I'm going to continue to leave that at school. And I will give 110% to my kids there when I'm there. And when I'm home, my own kids get me. Let's see. Another goal for this year is to be the absolute best daughter and sister I can be. And I don't feel like I have been that as much as I could have over the past 6 to 8 months, especially. My mom and my sister and my stepdad have been here for me every minute of every day that I've been going through what I've been going through. And they have lifted me up. They have been here for me. They have supported me. And I just want to make sure I'm doing that for them. So that is definitely on my list. Take care of me. I am going to continue to take care of me. Like yesterday when I went to get the oil change, I didn't take the kids. Yes, it's an oil change, but then I went to Kohl's and I had Kohl's cash and I didn't want the kids tagging behind me. Oh, Mom, I want to go, or get me this. It was for me. So I'm going to take care of me and doing those little things like that. When I have a chance to have some me time, I'm going to let my mom and sister and stepdad help with the kids. I mean, my mom and stepdad live across the street. My sister lives behind me. So we're all right here together. And my kids are getting old enough now with Wheeler 13 and a half and all, that they can take care of themselves for a couple hours while I take care of me from time to time. So, so those are some goals for this year. And then some of my video ideas are just some self-care, some ways I'm taking care of myself. Budgeting. I've been watching budgeting videos the past 24 hours and I'm liking them. So I'm going to see if I can keep myself accountable by maybe trying to make some budgeting videos. That's very much out of my comfort zone because I share broad stuff. I don't always share those personal, more, not necessarily intimate. Oh, my hair is just more intimate things. Intimate might not be the right word, but so that one's going to be out of my comfort zone for sure. And then some things that I'm liking and finding, especially on a teacher budget, that others might like. Some organizing ideas, because in this house we are in a much smaller house. Our last house was almost triple the size of this one. And so we're really learning how to downsize still 6 months later and organize and things like that. Of course, I'm having to do that on a budget as well. So I don't know. Those are a few ideas and I'll see where it goes from here. But I am excited to hopefully be back with you all. Like I said, my kids are always going to come first though. And so if I have a week or two without a video, it's probably because I'm with them, especially as competition dance ramps up. All right. So thank you all so much for watching and I will see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share with others if you want. All right. Bye.